Hey guys, I'm Papi Orion, and we're here in Bukavu in the South Kivu region. This is where I come from. I came here about a week ago because um, my mom passed away, and it was a very sad event. But even when there is sad news and sad situations, some positive comes out of it. And so yeah, I'm sitting here with a good friend of mine, and is one of the peoples that I respect here in Congo, and one of the young people that is making a huge impact here in Congo, but not only here in Congo, and he's going even beyond in the whole world, making a great impact. So, guys, yeah, I want to share with you what he's been doing, and yeah, bro, share with us what is happening in your life and what is your project, how is your project going, and you know, all the stuff that is happening.
Yeah, thank you so much, Papi. My name is Murula Zigabe. I live here in Bukavu, in the capital city of the Southern Kivu province in the Democratic Republic of Congo. I am the founder of a small startup called Brigade du Kivu. In Brigade du Kivu, we have two major activities. We transform organic waste into clean cooking charcoal to fight deforestation, to clean the city, to offer to household a clean cooking energy, and to create green jobs for young people. Our second major activity consists of transforming plastic waste into vertical gardens. Through our vertical gardens, we are enabling people living in cities on paved lands to own gardens on the walls of their houses. We also fight the plastic pollution, and also we are creating green spaces in the city. The Southern Kivu province is a region that is known worldwide for its tragedies. So it has been known worldwide for being a world rape capital. It has been known worldwide for being a place where minerals is exploited to make the entire world rich, but the place is still, I would say, very poor because kids cannot go to school, and when they go, they cannot afford transportation to go. But I said, let me make a difference and tell another story. So I said, let me start by waste, because waste for me was the biggest challenge. And I came up with an idea of transforming that waste into a clean cooking energy. And during my process of making charcoal, I realized that there was some remaining waste, and that was plastic. And I started wondering what to do with that plastic, because I cannot involve it in the charcoal making process. And I came out with another idea of transforming those plastic bottles into vertical gardens to allow households living in cities to also have gardens. This has enabled me not only to make a difference to the household I'm saving, but also to make a difference in the lives of the young people of my age I'm working with, but also to serve as a positive role models to other young people who are being discouraged by what is going on. And as I just said, conflict, poverty, war, rape, and whatever. Now my story has started to inspire so many young people, not only in this region, but in the entire country and in the rest of the world. I have been traveling in Europe, in the rest of Africa, telling my story to show other people of my age that behind crisis there is an opportunity to innovate. And the crisis now everyone is afraid of is climate change, but I'm getting paid to solve the climate change crisis. Here in the region, young people are vulnerable, and they are vulnerable because they lack the happy ending stories. Those happy ending stories are there, but they are not getting the media attention, so they end up not being known, and as consequence young people have no inspiration. But when I just started, I was lucky enough to get the media attention, and thanks to those media attentions, my story went everywhere in the country, and I was a kind of an inspiration to so many young people who used to believe they can't because maybe the political situation is not good, who believed they cannot because Congo is already known as a violent land, who believe they cannot because they don't have the basic fund to start. Thanks to my story, they realized that you can create your own conditions that enable you to succeed. And they always invite me here and there and ask me, tell us how you started. Tell us how you overcome those beliefs that you cannot since you are a young people. And when I share with young people my story, how I started, what challenges I faced, how I managed to overcome those challenges and not give up, they are determined, they get ready to start something, and yeah, that's what is making me happy. And I would say that is the response I'm getting from other young people every time I'm invited to talk about myself.
That is amazing, man. And so I noticed that the place where you live in, of course, is a better place from that area in which you live in, but it's not like the most high-profile place in Bukavu. And what I've noticed here is that when a young person gets something, get attention, like how you are getting attention, they aspire to live in town, even if they don't have the resources to do that. How did you choose to actually stay in that area?
Yeah, interesting. Being an entrepreneur, and especially a successful entrepreneur, requires sacrifices. And for me to be successful, I would say I have to give up on luxury things and be careful with the little money I'm now getting, because the idea is to grow the business, to make it bigger enough so that it can create more jobs for young people and generate an income that can, be shared to help the entire community. So being in that area, despite the attention I'm getting, is one of the sacrifices I have to make for my business to grow, and to hire so many young people and to solve the problems of other regions I'm envisioning to go to. That's what I can say.
Oh, that is amazing, man. I really admire that. As I say, I admire you. You are one of the people, in fact, in the world period, that I'm admiring the project that you're doing. And, you know, it encourages me. Through you, I see hope here. And I see that there are young people that are doing something in order to improve the community, not for themselves. There are people that are doing stuff for themselves. Are you doing what you're doing to improve the community, the livelihood of the people around you and the world? And then you're getting something for yourself. You're making something out of your life. You know, somebody said, some people said Mukwege is a great man. And I said, yes, he's a great man, but Mukwege is a representation of what Congo is. We have a lot of Mukweges, and I think you are one of the Mukweges that we have.
Thank you.
So I want to. Do you see hope in Congo?
Yes, I would say there is hope in Congo because there are now young people who are stopping complaining, who are stopping to call themselves victims and work hard to invent or to create the future they think they deserve. There is hope because I can see students on their way going to school so that they can be good political leaders in the future, so that they can be good CEOs of industries and whatever. There is hope because I can see a smile on people's faces. There is hope because I can see people interested in knowing what is going on around. They are looking for news. There is hope because people are now stopping calling themselves victims and trying now to find for new solutions to solve their biggest challenges. There is hope because I can see parents doing whatever they can to send their kids to school. I can say there is hope. There is hope because young people are getting interested in the way the public goods is being managed. And that's something I haven't seen before. In DR Congo, there are so many problems, and behind each one of those problems, there are opportunities for young people to innovate. So when they look at problems, they shouldn't give up. They shouldn't lose hope, but they should work hard because behind that problem, there is a chance for them to save the country. There is a chance for them to become a CEO of a company. There is a chance for them to get known. That's my first advice. The second advice is that young people shouldn't enjoy easier things, but they have to work hard because solving a crisis requires a hard work. Solving a problem, solving crisis requires sacrifices. It takes time. It takes knowledge. It takes networking. It takes so many things, and young people should get ready for that. They shouldn't enjoy or look for or look for shortcuts. The third advice, my third advice is that young people should go to school, but they should also wonder how to turn the knowledge they get in school into something the community can buy, into something the community needs. So going to school is one thing, but turning the knowledge you get from school into something the community needs is also another thing. And the last advice is young people are the future. Yeah, young people should be the one leading this country. For them to be successful, they have to learn from the mistakes those who are leading now are committing. And how can that happen? It is only if they seek advices, if they attend meetings where debates are going on. If they don't learn from those who are leading, they will repeat their mistakes. So young people should be careful and learn a lot from those who are leading, because tomorrow it's their time to lead. And the very, very last advice is that we should give up on this luxury culture, a culture of hobby, and develop something called the love of work. We will only change this country when we embrace work. All the countries which are called developed today became so thanks to work. So if young people want to make this country great and great again, they should love working.
My brother, that is awesome.
Yeah,
that is great. I love that saying.
Thank
And yeah. So the last one, I wanted. What is your long-term vision?
Yeah, thank you. My long-term vision is to create 500 jobs for 500 young people. My long-term vision is to have every school here in the city of Bukavu having a vertical garden on its wall, and having a workshop on gardening conducted in the benefit of the student. My long-term vision is to have my charcoal being used in all the provinces of this country. And my long-term vision is to put in place a training school where young people and teachers from different parts of Africa will come, not only to be inspired by my path, but also to learn how to recycle the waste they have in their regions and turn it into something good for the community.
That is amazing vision.
Yeah.
You know, I'm very sure that will come to completion, and you will achieve all of that, because you have determination and you take risks, and you very dedicated and consistent.
Thank you so much.
I think I think you achieve that. Of course, there are many challenges, but I can see when we were here first time, you just started the vertical garden.
Yes.
But look where it is right now. So that is very, very encouraging.
Yes.
And so, what can you tell the young people that think that there's no opportunities here, and they go into Europe? Some of them maybe for good, and others are just running there to South Africa, to other countries, and they're living some of them are living a very difficult life.
Yeah, thank you so much. I would say leaving this country is not the solution, but what they have to do is to take a risk, because the people who leave this country, I would say they fear the risk, and when someone fears a risk, he refuses to get mature. Opportunities are there, but they will happen to see them if only they decide to start something, if they decide to take a risk. Even I too, I used to believe that there are no opportunities until I decided to become an entrepreneur. And now I have realized that there is a bunch of opportunities. My products are now being sent to Rwanda. My products are being sent to Ivory Coast. My products are being sent to Senegal. My products are being sent even to Kinshasa. I couldn't know all that if I decided not to start. So the difficult part is starting, but if you don't go through the difficult part, you will never enjoy the easiest part. So you should start by there, and when you decide not to start by there, you are missing an opportunity of saving your country, of saving your brothers, and of saving yourself.
That is great. So I think we have anything you want to add?
Yeah, I would say that's all. And for all the people who will watch this video, the first thing is to thank them for the time they will take to watch the video. The other thing is that Congo is a country that needs investment. Congo needs investment because investment creates jobs, investment creates wealth, and investment creates respect. DR Congo does not need aid because aid creates a begging culture. The second thing I would tell the people who will watch this video is to trust Congo and to invest in Congo. Thank you so much.
And then you said last time when we interviewed that one of the assets that Congo has, the young people, is young people.
Yes, exactly. The young people is one of the greatest asset of this country, because if I'm not wrong, about 70% of the country's population are young people, and it's young people who build roads. It's young people who will run the industry sector. Young people are optimists. Young people are also consumers, so meaning they are also a market for any industry, and also young people also work hard if they have inspiration. and that's something good.
Good. Yeah, thank you, man.